Dynamic Friday evening, folks, right here, Golden Entertainment Channel. It is Dramatainment, your weekly entertainment roundup. And hey, look, thank you very much for tuning in. The name is Bongani Drama. Now, before we head on to the scoop, we would like to congratulate Bonkosi Dlamini for bagging himself a new reality TV show. Now, Zola, who came back and ventured as a radio host, will host a new show on another Dstv channel where, like his old TV show, Zola 7, he'll be empowering the youth from previously disadvantaged backgrounds. Now, you know, folks, when something is yours, it'll stay yours no matter the circumstances. Now, congratulations again to Zola 7, and I'm happy, so happy for you and for your television comeback as well. Alrighty, folks, straight to it. It's time for the scoop. Shh, it's time for the scoop. The first story halfway right in the scoop is AKA and his manager said to have had a punch up, but wait, there's more white underwear drama.
Round 1, fight.
Now, it seems the relationship between Kenan Forbes and Prince Nyembe, his manager, has taken a dive. This is allegedly after a money brawl that ensued. Now, informants mentioned that the flamboyant Prince brought himself a luxurious car and house that raised a little bit of eyebrows. Now, AK has for many years trusted his manager with daily operations of the business. However, he got a shock of his life when two staff members allegedly complained not getting their month's worth of salaries. Now, one informant mentioned, and I quote, AK was shocked as he's not part of the daily operations and salary logistics of the business. He then confronted Prince. Now, according to this informant, Kenan Forbes did his own research and checked the books only to find that they don't balance and there has been foul play as well. One other informant mentioned that AKA called a management meeting and on the agenda was the misuse of funds, and Prince was a no-show. It was alleged that by the informant that, and I quote, he cried, or rather cited that he had other engagements, Prince that is. Now, it was mentioned that the pay eventually met and things didn't end that well. Now, the informant mentioned, and I quote, they both have big egos. You can imagine what happened. Now, the two then exchanged blows in front of other staff members, with AKA accusing Prince of stealing his money and living a flashy lifestyle because, hey folks, we've seen on Instagram, he lives a flashy one. The manager soon deleted his Instagram account and then he mentioned that he deleted it due to a number of DMs he couldn't handle. Well, I don't know. Now, folks, look, I saw that coming. When there's drugs involved, nothing, and I mean nothing, goes right. Speaking about drugs, AKA. News, the rapper was caught in pictures performing in his underwear at a club in Pretoria. Now, on pictures surfacing on the net, the rapper is seen talking to another man, and that sent social media into a frenzy. The net then went as far as mentioning that AKA is in fact a homosexual because, according to a Twitter user by the alias Naidu RSA, the old man seen with AKA is actually a homosexual man. Now, hitting back at his haters, Kenan Forbes mentioned in a tweet, and I quote, "I'm not bothered by being called a homosexual. What I'm bothered by is that you guys think I'm so lit, I will take my pants off in a club after a show." That's confusing because actually that's what you did. That's what we saw. Okay, confusing. But also, folks, here's the thing, right? Here's something that I think a lot of us are missing, is the fact that a lot of other people have done it. Fela Gucci has done it, Burna Boy has done it, so maybe he was channeling them. Who knows? Anyway, it's AKA. A woman by the name of Drew Dixon was interviewed and accuses hip-hop mogul Russell Simmons of allegedly raping her at Def Jam Records. #MeToo. Now, in the mid-90s, Drew Dixon was an up-and-coming music exec for Def Jam Records, helping to produce chart-topping hits with big-name artists like Mary J. Blige, Tupac, Dr. Dre, and Method Man. Here's a quote, "I feel like I'd won the lottery," she mentioned. "It was my dream job." But Dixon said she soon became a victim of persistent, nightmarish sexual harassment from the man she once placed on a vision board. Music mogul Russell Simmons, her boss. Can you imagine putting someone as your, vision board, and then the next thing, he's raping you? "He will come into my office, shut the door, lock it, and push me against the wall, expose himself." Dixon said she devised strategies to manage being around Simmons. She took a friend with her whenever she was on set or she was actually set to meet him. Now, and gave another male friend a key to her office so he could barge in whenever she telephoned him to stop her being left alone with her boss. Now, she mentioned in a quote, "You could say I should have quit. I look back now, I would want my daughter to quit," she mentioned. "I also wanted to prove to people that I could do this. I love hip-hop," she mentioned. Now, late one night in 1995, Dixon was on her way home when she said Simmons asked her to come by his place to listen to a CD as she waited for a car. Now, with the understanding that she would come up to the mogul's apartment strictly for work purposes. Now, Dixon mentioned that, she obliged with all of that. "I walk in, I immediately had this sort of uncomfortable feeling like, why is it so quiet here?" Now, Dixon mentioned that Simmons went to use the bathroom and gave her vogue instructions on where to find the CD. She said Simmons then raped, or rather reappeared, and he was not wearing any clothes and became very violent very quickly. The mogul has since been accused by a total of 18 women of sexual harassment or assault. In addition to Dixon, Tony Selly, a former music journalist, said Simmons pushed her on his bed and physically attacked her in his Manhattan apartment in the late 80s. Now, these are stories that happened very long ago, folks, before these hashtags are happening and before a lot of other women are coming out. Tina Baker, also a former singer, said Simmons raped her in the early 90s after inviting her to his home. Now, the NYPD is currently investigating Simmons following accusations from other women. Dixon's alleged incident falls outside of the statute of limitations, but she confirmed on profile that she had provided a statement to detectives as well. Folks, look, in my own opinion, right, this is all so scary. A lot of women are obviously, like I mentioned, only coming out now because, who's was gonna listen to them back in the day? So only coming out now, and with the hashtag #MeToo, a hashtag that's going around movement, is actually very fantastic that, they're coming out and, hopefully they'll be listened to this time around. Russell, you need to get a padlock and lock your mandingo because literally it seems you can't utilize it properly. Now, folks, remember we spoke about Scoopart being hospitalized? Well, the story has unfolded. Now, Scoopart was introduced distastefully in the entertainment sphere in 2017 when she wore a revealing yellow dress that broke the internet, and since then, she had turned that 3 minutes of fame into business. Now, according to a local publication, a couple of months ago, the nurse-turned-star was rushed to hospital after an argument with a colleague, which resulted in her taking an accidental overdose of anxiety pills. Here's a quote. She mentioned, "When I got home, I took some pills, mostly anti-anxiety pills, but pills that I had. It's pills I usually take when I'm angry and need to calm down. So I took a couple of them. I felt like I need to rest for a long time, even if it's forever." She wants to die. "Yes, I wanted to die many times. I have attempted to jump off the hospital rooftop. I just didn't make it. This time, I just wanted to rest." Shame, Scoopart, she mentioned in the publication. Now, folks, it looks like the star has fully recovered, taking it to Instagram. She mentioned, and I quote, "Focus on the outcome, not the obstacle, back at work." Hey, congratulations to you coming back. Scoopart, remember collapsing at the Summers 2018? That was something else. So sad, so scary. GFK's nephew, Christopher Lawford, dead at 63 after yoga studio emergency. Now, folks, actor Christopher Lawford, the son of Peter Lawford and Patricia Kennedy, has died, a local publication mentioned. Now, Christopher, a longtime Hollywood actor, appeared on General Hospital, Terminator 3, All My Children, Fraser, and various other TV series as well. Now, he was also a correspondent on Extra. Lawford's uncle was John F. Kennedy, and his family often hung out with the First Family during JFK's presidency. Lawford, who got a JD at Boston College School of Law, was very politically active at his life. Now, he was, active with the Democratic National Committee and worked for his uncle, Senator Ted Kennedy. Now, he also worked with the Special Olympics, the org his aunt Eunice Sheba created. Now, the latest shows came in law enforcement source tell an international gossip cartel that Lawford was at a yoga studio Tuesday night when he had a medical emergency and later died. Now, our sources say the death appears to be from natural causes. Now, the coroner is performing an autopsy to determine the exact cause of death. Hey, may your soul rest in peace. You died doing what you love, I guess. Hey, a lot of people, die doing what they love. Alrighty, folks, on to our amazing, stunning, funny feature that you on Twitter make it funny. Hot off Twitter. Roll it. Oh my God, did you hear what he just said? Hot off Twitter. Alrighty, the first hashtag I have for you is hashtag growing up with an African parent. Now, growing up in an African household comes with its own amazingness and strictness. Some of you shared your experiences. At SharePatuma265, hashtag growing up with an African parent, they call you from your bedroom to leave a plate for them at the kitchen sink and follow you to wash their hands. I never know what that is, but it happens. At Don Joe, hashtag growing up with an African parent, parents say to you, do not eat anything offered to you by your neighbors. Do you hear me? So you, because you don't listen, you go there and eat it to your neighbors, right? And your mom sees you, she smiles at the neighbors and even thanks them. When you get home, literally choke slam. At Kwanele35215, hashtag growing up with an African parent, when narrating a story, how they say it happened versus what actually happened, right? I know. At PeterRock_, when your mom asks you to check the food on the fire and you went out to play, it ends up burning and you're wondering if you should burn with the food or just die. Hashtag growing up with an African parent. At Siposihle_am, hashtag growing up with an African parent, I was told if I stand with a boy, I'll get pregnant. Literally. Stand with a boy, you are with child. At Spesihle, hashtag growing up with an African parent, having a family meeting because I ate 8 eggs. You must never, literally. Now folks, a few of you came through with what you would do if you would get a hold of 1 million rands worth of money. Let's check out hashtag things I can do for 1 million. At Keke_Mateka or Matekane, hashtag things I could do for 1 million. Wash my mom's Tupperware with steel wool. You are digging your own grave. At Mika Song, hashtag things I can do for 1 million. Take part in a blindfold race. Oh my gosh, I know, right? Because you wouldn't have anything else to do with 1 million. Let's watch this. Ouch! Oh, one more time. Let's see that one more time. Shoot, I'm never participating in that game. At Mamelo_Mika1, hashtag things I can do for 1 million. Throw stones at the G4S car. Really? That is a cash in transit van. You will get killed. At Tirelezo, hashtag things I can do for 1 million. Pour sugar in everyone's tea at ZXCC. At Black Twitter SA_, oh, hey, wow, Black Twitter has an entire account. Who's running it? Black Twitter. All right, hashtag things I can do for 1 million. Replying to my mother with skiing. Whoa, that would be the death of you. You would die. Alrighty, now folks, the other hashtag I have for you, moving on from things you would do for 1 million to things you would not do for your ex. On hashtag things I would not do for my ex. At Abagazi3, hashtag things I would not do for my ex. Let's just say if I had a bottle of water and he was on fire, I'll drink it. Savage. At Imashelane1, hashtag things I would not do for my ex. Going to their funeral knowing they won't come to mine. How? And Tulanang_L, hashtag things I would do for my ex, becoming a motivational speaker because of him. I know, right, folks? Because when people break up, they all of a sudden become advocates of love and motivational speakers. At Mo_Muremi, hashtag things I would do for my ex, giving her a lift on a rainy day. Shame. You must be nice. At Kamokola_Sheila, hashtag things I would do for my ex, help her apply to university for next year. You guys are not nice to your exes, but hey, who is? Alrighty, that's what I have for you right on the heart of Twitter. We're gonna go for a quick breather. Visit all our social media platforms on Twitter, Gautv, on Instagram, Gautv, and on Facebook as well, Gautv ZA. We'll be right back. Welcome back to it, folks. You're still watching your weekly entertainment roundup right here on Dstv channel 265, your golden entertainment channel, Gautv. On to our stunning feature, Fashion Express. Glitz, glam, Fashion Express is here. The first story I have for you is Victoria Beckham pokes fun at herself in a hilarious spoof Vogue behind the scenes video. This was hilarious for someone who doesn't smile. Now, Victoria Beckham has set herself up in a video for British Vogue that pokes fun at her pole-faced reputation and her status as a style icon. Then the video is a spoof behind the scenes of a Vogue shoot to celebrate 10 years of the former Spice Girls fashion label Victoria Beckham. It sees Victoria swirling around with a towel on her head and a dressing gown with Victoria Beckham insignia, insisting she's a minimalistic while staff behind her carry thrones and mannequins on the set. Now folks, she tells director Isaac, "Lock that shit," in a celebration of the rich and inspiring history of one of the most enduring style icons of all time, me, Victoria Beckham. Just watch this for yourself.
Victoria, do you want to tell us what we're doing today?
Today we're here at Vogue and we are shooting a cover story celebrating the rich and inspiring history of one of the most enduring style icons of all time, me, Victoria Beckham.
Now, while Vogue fashion director Venetia Scott envisaged the shoot to be modern, minimal and stylish, the fashion designer has her own ideas. Watch what I'm talking about.
Edward, you know I'm a minimalist, right? Super simple, every time. Very, very simple. What I want, what I really, really want is me, 4 other women, one sporty, bit of an athleisure direction, another one that's younger, lots of pink, pigtails, one that's very glamorous, full on leopard print, and then another one that's super, super sexy. We've got big boobs, red hair, that kind of thing.
Now, she's seen posing for the camera like that, visions of some of her less refined looks from the past, including a black latex catsuit similar to one she wore in the Say You'll Be There video, describing her very familiar vision to baffled Vogue editor Edward Annenfield. Now, Victoria says, what I really, really want is me and 4 other women. I really want what I really want. Now, one sporty bit of an, athleisure direction. The other one that's younger, lots of pink, pigtails, one that's very glamorous, full-on leopard print, and another one that's super, super sexy, she mentioned. Got big boobs and red hair. Now, these are all the Spice Girls. Victoria and her children, Brooklyn, Romeo, Cruz, Harper, and dog, Olive, graced the October cover of British Vogue. Mini Dlamini, aka Mrs. Jones, looked so ravishing as a co-host at the Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards. Here are some of her amazing looks. Dressed by Johan Coetzee, Mrs. Jones looked gorgeous. Thank you so much for representing South Africa. We love you so much. Alrighty folks, that's what I have for you right here on Fashion Express. On to our last and favorite feature, proudly supported by Actor Space's Actor of the Week. Is he Actor of the Week or is she Actress of the Week? Time to find out. Now folks, I'm sure you've realized that we constantly twist things up on Actor of the Week segment, but all keeping to celebrating our local actors. This week we shine the spotlight on our 2018 Mzansi Viewers' Choice nominees in the Best Male or Female Actor categories. Now folks, an actor's role is crucial in society, and these talented thespians made the nominees cut for their amazing consistency and stellar moments. The actresses nominated Alinda Sebenzo, Lesego Ramakala, Mushidi Mutsekwa, and Rami Chweni, and Tapsi Matu Azo. And folks, the nominees of actors are Hamilton Dlamini, Kulu Skejana, Masoja Msiza, Duduzi Mabaso, and your favorite Warren Masemula Azo. Hey, congratulations! Vote for your favorite thespian now, folks. For more info, visit www.actorspaces.co.za. Alrighty, that's what I have for you right here on an amazing installment of Dramatainment this week. Thank you so much for watching, folks. The name is Bongani Drama. Keep it, know it, and never forget it. Till next week, to God be the glory and amazing one further. Bye-bye.
Hey, you ready, my nigga? Shit, let's run the tune.